You know, as it be now, more news, more updates about your lovely club. Because I told you guys that from now henceforth till the Club World Cup, you'll be hearing so many talks, both players that will be leaving, both the ones that Chelsea will be bringing, but so many things will be going on in the club. You understand? So I'm going to be starting with the first one on my list. We are talking about Samuel Smith. You are going to be starting with Samuel Smith. Samuel Smith is a left wing back. He's 18 years of age. He plays for Chelsea Academy. And they believe that he's going to be part of the first team picture at Stamford Bridge next season. That means we are not looking at seeing this young man going on loan, that he's going to be part of the first team next season. He's a left wing back. That is the same position that Cucurella plays. That's where Samuel Smith plays. You understand? It's not a bad one, but the truth about the matter is that if this will be the backup for Cucurella for next season, it's not making sense. But I believe it's not going to be so. You understand? It's not going to be so. It's more like we should just have them around. You understand? It's not a bad one. We should just have them around, just like the way we have the likes of Josh Achipong and Derek George. You understand? Just the way we have them around. So it's not a bad one. Samuel Smith to be part of the first team next season. It's not a bad one. He's a good player coming from Chelsea Academy. At least no much spending, you understand, and just direct to the first team. So it's just left for him to make do of his opportunity when given to him on that pitch, you understand. But saying that is the potential backup for Marc Cucurella, I don't think so. You understand? Based on news that we are getting right now that relates to Chelsea. Then the next on my list is the Rivers Plate attacking midfielder that will be turning 18 by August this year, which release clause is around 38 million pounds. I'm talking about Franco Mastantuono. Sorry if I did not pronounce the name well. Franco Mastantuono. He plays for Rivers Plate. He's an attacking midfielder. He's just 17 years of age. And his release clause is 38 million pounds. I heard that Chelsea are not the only club pushing in for this guy. Also, Manchester United have also shown interest in this guy. But what's up with Manchester United showing interest in every player that Chelsea is showing interest in? I don't understand the connection. But truth be told, 38 million pounds coming from River Plate, looking at the age range. Is this what we really want as Chelsea? Is this the kind of player we want to come in and say that next season will be better? No. The answer is no. Maybe if they want to sign him, maybe it's another business signing, whereby they'll sign him for 38, send him out on loan or to Strasbourg, develop, sell him for a high amount of fee, or maybe when he develop, maybe they can still give a second thought by bringing him back to the club. You understand? So I don't think this guy is going to be a first team player if the news turns out to be true that Chelsea want to sign the player. You understand? He's going to be one of those players that they will sign and send him out on loan. Now, let me say something about Kendry Pierce. This information is coming from L'Equipe via Vinks. He said that the Ecuadorian winger Kendry Pierce is already training with Roseno Group at Strasbourg to make his mark before a probable loan. Remove the probable. He go loan. I've been saying it here. Kendry Pierce is a fantastic player. Is doing very well. He's that player that you want in your team, irrespective of the fact that he's still young. But looking at the factors surrounding him, he's young, the age, and the demands of the club, especially the fans. I've said it before, he's going to go on loan. And already, since he don't start a train with Strasbourg, I won't be surprised if they finalize the deal of sending Kendry Pierce on loan to Strasbourg. You understand? So I don't see Kendry Pierce coming back to be a Chelsea player next season. He can be part of the Club World Cup He can be part of the people that will play the Club World Cup, no problem. But you see him being part of Chelsea next season, I don't know. I'm doubting if it's going to happen. I see him like the player that they will send to Strasbourg on loan. And also, according to Maxi Foods via Vince, they say that Chelsea are prepared to cut their losses on Christopher Nkunku and sell him for 40 million euros this summer. That would be a very huge loss. How much did you sign Nkunku, if I'm not mistaken? We signed Nkunku about 65 million pounds. That is about 70 million euros, if I'm not mistaken. So if they are going to be selling for 40 million euros, that's about 30 million pounds. Well, we have already given up on Christopher Nkunku, but I still ask myself, what happened? What happened to him this season that he cannot even play like a professional that we all know him to be? Last season, at least the few times that he came up from injury and he did very well. But this season, I don't just know. Are we going to put the blame on the coach for not putting him on the right track to get him to play good football, or are we going to put it on the player not being all-hearted for the club, or what? Because I've said it before, I don't think his mind is at Chelsea. But even at that, if we see the ball, so that in fee go still dey high, so that other club go still find am reasonable to get am for their club. You understand? If Kai Havertz not been dey play well for Chelsea, even though we know been dey like the way they play, Arsenal for no spend that kind of amount sign am. If Mason Mount not been dey ball before the injury come dey catch up with am for Chelsea small, Man U for no spend that kind of amount buy am. You understand? Get the kind of football wey Christopher go give, at least they go sign am closer to the amount wey we carry sign am. You understand? But anyhow, this one na just rumor. We'll just dey watch how much wey Chelsea go finally sell the player out. Then, as for Nketiah, the Borussia Dortmund coach have been saying sweet things about the player, how good he is, how he can improve. He's a game changer, this one, that one. Not be by saying good things. If I want sign and bring money. I've said it before that the last time I heard something about Dortmund and Nketiah was more of extending his loan. Because that was how we gave them Martin. Martin was at Dortmund, played very well, even in the Champions League. And we were hoping that this man will do justice by signing this guy. After beating around the bush, bringing 20 million, doing this one, doing and they end up not paying for Martin, saying that the fee was very high. I don't want it to happen in the area of Nketiah. If they know they are not ready to pay, they should not be projecting it as if this one and that one. We know he's a very good player, and just that Mahrez can never see that potential in Nketiah. He's a very fantastic player, take it or not. Apart from the injury side, a very fine player. So it's not about saying sweet words about the player. If they want to do business, they should sign him outright this season. And also, according to rumors, they say that Chelsea is not under any pressure of signing Jadon Sancho. You understand that they will have to wait until the end of the season. They do their assessment, do their review, then see if the player will be signed permanently to the club, or they will have to pay the damaging fee of £5 million to let him go back to Manchester United. And also, according to TBRO Football, West Ham and Wolves are both interested in signing Chelsea forward Joao Felix. West Ham, Wolves, Joao Felix. Wow. Well, not just rumors, but I don't know. Some fracture of Chelsea fans, some set of Chelsea fans, they believe that he should come back to the club. He should play for the club next season. That the club should give him one more season. I don't know how you guys can stand on this, so obviously TV fans, that whether we should give Joao Felix one more season at Chelsea, or we should let him go this summer to that club that they want him more. And it will be very, very shameful, because even though Joao Felix leave Chelsea to another club this summer, me personally, I'll monitor his style of football. I'll monitor his football. I want to see his progression. Joao Felix is a very good player. He's a fantastic player, no doubt. But there's one thing I noticed about him. He wants things to be in his own way. Like, do am the way me I want them. Things doesn't work like that. It's just like when you dey for military. If you go against your commander, you got work according to the instruction of the commander. Now waiting they instruct you. Now waiting you could do. No be you no go do wetin you wan do as a whether na cadet I be waiting they call them for military. Abeg make na help me. You can't do above your high rank, your senior officers. So now the same thing with this Joao Felix. He want play his own style. He want do am his own way without the instruction of the coach. He no want follow instruction. He want make them follow his own the way wey him want am. AC Milan that we were hoping that maybe when he goes to AC Milan he will find his feet and he will do very well. AC Milan self is not even finding it funny. They need to even fancy the guy. They need to fancy him. So they have to return him back by all means. So let's just see and watch. But it's very, very bad for a player like that to be jumping from one place to the other. I don't think Joao Felix have played one full season with Atletico Madrid. I don't know, even 1 or 2 seasons with them. Even back at Shebina one season, Chelsea once na January Abina when he come Chelsea on loan. Then he came back again. This second spell when he come back Chelsea na half. He didn't even spend one full season. So it's just crazy. You understand? Then, as for the case of Mudryk, which some of you has been asking, Shakhtar Donetsk chief Palkin says that Chelsea star Mudryk has passed the polygraph as he bids to clear his name from the doping ban. Polygraph, they like a lie detector. They go put them for your body. That thing go dey detect your heartbeats, your composure, your eye, your intensity to know whether waiting the questions the way they ask you dey lie. You understand? So they're saying pass am. And this is what he said. They say that he doesn't understand how it could have happened. He has no clue, no idea at all. So his lawyers organized for him to take a lie detector test, which he passed. I just said it now. It will form part of the evidence showing he did not intentionally do anything wrong. You understand? So is now I like as this man now, this Shakhtar Donetsk chief now don't come up now, they put body. If other people say put body for this Mudryk case, maybe the truth go come out. I keep saying it. This guy, I don't think this guy is guilty of this offense. Even though you guys are still doing your investigation, at least allow him play football. Allow him do his thing on the pitch. Why keeping him at home? Why isolating him? And still yet, no result. Nothing has come out to point out that this thing, he did it, or this drug he did, or he take it on purpose, or what. Nothing. Do you understand? So let's just watch and see how everything will play out. Because me, I'm just tired. I'm just tired over the whole thing. It's not looking as if they are just playing with the young lad. You understand? It's just looking as if they are playing with him. Then the likes of Jorgensen and Mike Pendard are cited to replace Petrovic at Strasbourg at the end of the season. But the other way around, Petrovic self, him coming back never dey certain. The way the other side of the talk, way on I know they understand. Him coming back is not certain because of he's looking at Strasbourg going to the UEFA Champions League. Because initially the initial plan was to sell Petrovic outright. Now the guy just sluggishly delay him move. The initial plan was to sell him outright last summer transfer before they just maneuver this loan, send him to Strasbourg, and he's doing very well. Now they want him back, and the guy is seeing the green light of going to the UEFA Champions League. He might decide that he's not going to come back and tell Chelsea that they should sell him outright to the club. But I know that he doesn't have such power, except it depends. It depends how the deal is being agreed. You understand? It depends. But anyhow, they say that in case he comes back to Chelsea, the likes of Pendant and Petrovic, Jorgensen, one of them will be going to Strasbourg. Why they no send Sanchez to this Strasbourg? Why they no send Sanchez? At least if for go there, we could see how far, how in work rate go dey over there. You understand? They for like send them there. And also, this guy, Andre Santos, will be back very soon because of the Club World Cup. By after May now, June, Club World Cup don't start. So all these players will be available. You understand? So let's just watch and see how Chelsea handle the case of this River Plate's attacking midfielder. Samuel Smith, I've told you guys, he's 18 years of age and he's going to be joining the first team next season. You understand? But I don't see him as a potential backup for Marco Cucurella. You understand? Then as for the free players that will be free to next season, we still have Jonathan Tah. Jonathan Tah is also free. You understand? We have Jonathan Tah that is free. Jonathan Tah is free. Kevin De Bruyne is there. Me, I've already made it clear, simple and clear, that we need Kevin De Bruyne. Even though it's for this season that is coming, just one season, bring and come. Bring and come. You understand? Bring and come. We go see as he go see the way we go carry help those players for midfield. Help them, especially Enzo Fernandez. You understand? See, Enzo is a fantastic player. Enzo just need a guide. Just a guide, and you will see him do his thing. Even more better than the way we are seeing it. You understand? So that is it. Then as for the Victor Osimhen case, we see they watch Manchester United. You understand? Like I told you guys, the Man U deal, the only thing that can make Man U do that deal, they have to sell. And apart from selling, UEFA Champions League, them qualifying for the UEFA Champions League too, they need to go to one of these European competition. So the Champions League, for them, if they are at stake, they need them. So they need to qualify. So that will help them for their this thing. What do they call them? PCFR, I've been waiting. FFP, I've been one of these things. Then whether financial bridge, I'll be waiting. It will help them if they qualify for Champions League. You understand? But in the case of Victor Osimhen, let's just watch and see. The only thing that is not making sense in the Osimhen deal and the way Chelsea is handling that, the way Chelsea handled it, it's not funny at all. Because Mikel said something about that deal. It's not funny. Say, Mingo come on loan. Then, when he come on loan, then he go play. Once Chelsea win trophy, they will now discuss how they will pay him. Then they will consign him outright. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. So, Manchester United, if you guys can do the business of getting him, fine. I'm okay with it. Since people we suppose they're serious, get player like this, they know they're serious. Let's see how next season will go for us. But for now, that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, drop your comments. And also, in case you have any other one to share it at the comment section. Thank you very much. I remain your humble boy, Peters. Let's go and follow up the Man City Aston Villa game that will be coming up in the next 2 hours.